In recent years, there's been a surge in Christian nightclubs and lounges. These gatherings typically provide fellowship and spiritual support, often with a focus on worship. And pretty soon, Peoria will have its first Christian lounge. Thanks to today's guests, Yolanda Johnson and Unique Moore. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Look at fashionable. In case you can't tell, these two ladies are mother and daughter, and they look just alike, smile just alike, and we're talking at the same time just a moment ago. So how does it feel? Like, what exactly prompted the idea to bring a Christian lounge to Peoria?
So it started with a vision and a prayer. And I'm an empty nester. And so I'm home all the time. I don't have much to do, or I'm not interested in doing many things because I don't want to compromise my relationship with Christ. And so I was praying about some things, and God answered my prayers with this vision. And I'm thinking, oh, well, how am I going to do this? So I called my daughter. I said, hey, let's start a Christian lounge. If you don't know, you're going to be my vice president and my co-owner. And she was like, well, okay. And then so she finally bought into it. And then I started to get scared. I was thinking, oh, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to do. Maybe God didn't speak this to me. And then she reassured me, you know, you hear his voice. You know what he says to you. So why are you doubting it now? And so here we are.
Here we are. Okay, but I have to hear your perspective. Initial thoughts when she called you about this.
Well, this is something that she's talked about for a while now. And so when she was ready to take that initiative, at first I was a little nervous. You know, this is a new outlet for us. We have had an extensive professional background, but nothing in owning a business or especially a lounge. So I was excited to have the opportunity, and I was excited to be on board with her. When she said that she hears God's voice, who am I? You know, like, at this point, we have to do it. We have to take this initiative, and it's just been confirmed in our pastor and prophecies. And so we're just really excited to see what's going to happen with it.
It is very exciting. I'm sure people all throughout the Christian community are extremely excited about this because Christians like to have fun.
Exactly.
But they like to have a certain type of fun. They like to have clean, faith-filled fun, and you guys are providing that. So what exactly can they expect once they enter this atmosphere? When you think a lounge, you think drinks, you think this, you think that. What will you guys offer?
Great question. So I like to tell people it's a safe space where you can come there and feel safe. You can come there for prayer. We're going to have karaoke night. We're going to have open mic night. We're going to have Bible trivia night, game nights, and then we're just going to have a heap of fun in the lounge. And I always tell people this is alcohol free, so you can come there. You can leave there with no regret. You can come there on a Saturday night, wake up and go to church Sunday morning and not have any regrets. So we're going to have mocktails. So our version of Tequila Sunrise is going to be Morning Glory. So it's going to be things like that our guests can come and have some fun and have their little mocktail drink and feel like they're in like a club type of vibe, but all gospel music will be played. We will have Christian rap. We're going to have Christian R&B. We're going to have the old school gospel, the group singing, because I grew up in quartet singing, so we'll have those at night. Some of those nights we'll have some live bands where people can go up and say, hey, do you guys know this song? And we sing this song, you know, just to be one big choir, and we're just going to have a blast. And it's also a safe space for our teenagers. You want to talk about that?
Sure. So not only will we be a Christian lounge, the additional part of our name is Wise God Christian Lounge / God Vibes, and that is our teenager space. So it'll be a safe space for them. They'll be able to come in after school, maybe even over their summer. They'll be able to play some games, get some tutoring. We really just want to allow them to have a clean space because, you know, if you grow up in a religious household, you are a teenager, and you understand that sometimes your peers don't have the same outlook as you. They don't have the same inspiration, and so we want to be able to provide us area or a space that not only the ones who grow up in a Christian household can have fun, but those who may be new to this or just want a safe space and be able to go somewhere to be like, hey, you know, being a Christian isn't boring. It doesn't have to be looked at in a negative manner, especially, you know, our teenagers. They're a little different now. So
a little. We all laughed at that. Okay, so we want the details. We're all excited to go. Where exactly is this? And you guys have an opening day coming up.
Yes. You want to talk about that?
Sure. July 5th is our opening day, and we're so excited. It's going to start at 8 p.m. We're looking to end it around 11:30. We do have church in the morning.
I was breaking that too. I said
July 5th, and we are located on 201 East Lake, and we are Suite C.
and that is in the Oak Cliff Park Plaza. And so we're so happy when we brought this to the landlords, they were all on board. Like we had 100% support from them. When I tell you this has been a God-driven vision, everything that we asked for, they provided, from the lighting, from making sure that we could have the music playing and be there late nights. I mean, it's just been such a thrill watching us go through this and learning the different aspects of it, you know, getting our non-for-profit, our articles of incorporation, because we want to make sure we're doing the correct things. We're doing it for Christ, but we also need to be legal for the state and for the federal. So we made sure that we had all of those things. All of our I's are dotted, all of our T's are crossed. And the only way we can do this is if the community get behind us and support us. We are, again, non-for-profit, so funding has come out of our pockets. God has provided, so any donations would be helpful. Anytime you want to donate your time to come in and help, that would be helpful. So come and check us out July 5th. It is going to be an amazing experience, and we're going to be open every weekend. So right now we're Friday and Saturday. We may have some Sundays with like a Sunday night type of vibe thing, slow Sunday jams or a game night. Again, all Christian gospel music. And so our hours of operation are from 8 till 11 or 11:30 on Fridays. I'm sorry, on Saturdays. But on Fridays, we'll go a little later because most people don't have to go to church on a Saturday morning. Yes.
Well, Yolanda, Unique, thank you so much for coming in. I'm super excited about it, and hopefully all of the Christians come out and we all make a joyful noise in that place.
Yes, exactly. That is the plan.
Looking forward to it.
Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying y'all. If someone you know would like to join us here on In the Know, just head to 25newsnow.com, follow the features tab to In the Know, and you can submit the form there.